Welcome back, everyone, to our prayer journey with Mike Toth as we continue to step through the book of Mark, one verse at a time. Today, we're going to be doing chapter 1, verses 28 to 35. When I left off last time, we actually read verse 28, but I'm going to read it again today. If you remember, we picked up our story, or ended our story, where Jesus exorcised the demon in church, or in the synagogue, in front of all these people. And the people were astonished for a couple of different reasons. One, that he exorcised and told the demon what to do, and then told him to shut up and not say anything about who he was. And then he also spoke to their hearts, probably about relationships with God as opposed to the law. And he spoke with an authority and a knowledge and an understanding of who God the Father really is. So now he's leaving church. And let's pick up this story, and I'm going to read verses 28 and 29. And immediately his fame spread abroad throughout all of the region through Galilee. Now, I am sure as soon as they left the church, the way this sounds, or the synagogue, they ran and told other synagogues in the area, guess what? We got some special guy here right now. I don't know if they knew he was the Messiah, but they knew that he was special. All right, verse 29. And forthwith, when they came out of the synagogue, they entered into a house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. So they're all going to a house for a Sunday dinner, or here in Jerusalem, in Capernaum, it's a Sabbath dinner, a Saturday dinner, because that's when they had their services. So everybody's going to the house. Now, in Simon's house, he has his sick mother-in-law. And she probably could not attend synagogue because she had fever and she had to stay home. Now, all of a sudden, Peter's bringing up all of these guests, and now a special guest, Jesus Christ, is coming to the door, and they're telling her the things that he did, and the other women are probably, running around trying to get everything ready for this Jesus to come over. But she, as the chief elder lady, cannot serve. See, we got things backwards now. We need a reset, because it's an honor to serve when guests come over. Today, people will look at, people and say, they're making that woman serve. You have to understand the culture here, because what you're going to see what Jesus is going to do is really a heartfelt thing of compassion. He's not putting her to work. He's putting her to the things that she desires the most. I've been blessed because I've been able to travel to foreign countries in my job. And in one place I went in Taiwan, and I'll tell you, Japan, almost the same thing. But I went to Taiwan, and every factory I stopped at to look at product to buy, what did I find there? I found women were serving all of the workers their food. Now, I don't know if they got paid for that extra, but I know it was an honor to do that. In fact, the younger women, by the rank of servitude, were they picked by the house mother or the elder woman who was going to serve all these people. When I walked in that place, I was an honored guest. It's kind of amazing because even the regular ownership would sit down and eat with these employees. Maybe it should be more like that in America. There is something good about serving other people. And this woman would have been heartbroken if she wasn't Peter's mother. So let's see what happens here in verse 31. And he came and took her by the hand, and he lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she ministered unto them. She got up and ministered unto them. It wasn't Jesus putting her to servitude. It was, I want to serve. And what a blessing she receives. Let's see what happens in verse 32. And at even, when the sun did set, they brought unto him all that were diseased, and they were possessed with devils. So they all came up to Jesus. These other synagogues probably sent people to this house. They go to Simon Peter's house. Jesus is there. This guy's a miracle worker. And everybody's going to the house. What did this woman would miss out on if she didn't get up and serve with Jesus? In verse 33, And the city was gathered together at the door, and he healed many, in verse 34, that were sick of diverse diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. So Jesus, again, restricts the devils from saying, I am the Messiah. But these people know he is sent from God. They just don't understand everything yet. But they are flocking to Jesus because he's doing these miracles. Now, again, who is Mark writing to? He's writing to the Romans. Look, Romans, he's commanding devils to do this and that. He's healing people. The good news, the Son of God is here. That is what Mark is writing to these Romans. And what else do they see? They see a people that serve other people willingly, not under dictation. You know, we even see that in our country now. They want to do all these restrictions. But, you know, Christian, we sometimes have to serve them to a degree, as long as it's not evil, to show what these people are showing to the Romans. Look, we serve God, therefore we serve man. And I hope that these videos I do are serving you. So until next time, may Jesus increase as we decrease.